They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Williams in motion. Right to the air. Here's Goff. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Williams in motion. On 2nd down, Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Motion man set right. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Williams in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Throwing, Goff. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and These drag routes can be very, very effective.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Lamar going to work from the pistol. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And he will get into the end zone. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Baltimore.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. Oh, a loose football. But he'll gather it back in. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Goff. That's into the hands of the receiver, Patrick. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
At the 43-yard line.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. That is brought in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. And they will take their final timeout of this half. And of note, since they're out of timeouts, they cannot challenge for the remainder of this half. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line. Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. On 4th down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Lions are on the board. It's 7-3. We are through one. It's the Ravens out front. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Back to throw, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down. Now it's Jackson. To the tight end, Likely. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch. On 1st down, right back to Mitchell. And he'll take this down to the 28-yard line. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll go again with Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Another run here with Mitchell. Marked down at the 6. In motion comes Walker. And he will score. Tez Walker. Touchdown, Ravens. Point after now from Tucker. His kick is good. And the Ravens extend their advantage to 14-3. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Goff to throw, and he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On 2nd and 10, it's Goff. Working 3 downfield, it is Williams. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
That's good for the Lions.
Here's Goff. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Goff to throw again on second down. Catch is made. That is Williams. He is in. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions are back within 4. It is 14-10. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run with the man from Marshall, Rashid Ali. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught by Ali. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
First and 10. On first down, it's Mitchell. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. First carry for what is Derrick Henry. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens are out to a 21-10 lead.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Goff to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Throwing here is Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He's got his tight end likely downfield. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. He keeps it himself.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Jackson out of the pistol. He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Ravens. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Justin Tucker, the kickoff for Baltimore.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Goff. He's going to look downfield once again.
And here we have another missed opportunity for an offense that have already had a handful of them throughout this game. And let's be honest, Mike, you just can't afford to overthrow a man that's that open, especially when you're trying to overcome a double-digit deficit in the NFL.
Throwing on second down, Goff. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Goff to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On play action, here's Jackson. He finds Likely, his tight end. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. In the pistol, Jackson ready. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
On third down, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. A gain there of 11. First down, Baltimore. Now Mitchell. Not much develops there. We'll get this to about the 43.
Brings up second and 8 at the 43-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Ali. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Play action now. Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Yeah. And the Lions are going to take over just shy of midfield.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3 at the red.
Once again, it's Gibbs. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Nate Wiggins up to make the tackle.
Brings up third down.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. He's down right at the 40, but that is good enough to move the chains. First down.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Lions
Throwing, Goff. And this will be incomplete.
You see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up third down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's third and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll let this go deep for the end zone.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Lions are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
This one skips the landing zone, goes all the way over the back line, so the ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. In motion comes Andrews. Here's Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The 3-4 defense, Mike, is predicated on the big man over the center, the nose tackle. He's big. He's strong. He takes up the entire middle of the defense, and that's exactly what we just saw on that play. He makes the stop for no gain.
3rd and short. Jackson. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. So we are through. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Aguilar goes off in motion. 4th down. Jackson. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Not much room to speak of. He'll take this to the 11. That's quickly out to Williams. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Now Goff. That is caught. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive?
And he will score! Game on! David Montgomery. Touchdown, Detroit. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
Important moment here for the Lions as they're going to go for 2. From the gun, it's Goff. That is caught. They're going to get the 2 points. Don't go away just yet. They are back to within a score. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. A run with Ali. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out. Dak and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes. It's virtually impossible to stop.
In motion comes Walker. Now this looks like a design run, and he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down, or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Andrews. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back. Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Now he takes off. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the 1st down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
Here's Gibbs. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Now on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 12-yard line.
Now Goff. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. They're called in at the 2. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game